Hello, my fellow sim gamers. Do you sometimes get burned out from Stardew Valley? Sure, Stardew Valley is relaxing, but so are these 7 games that you are bound to enjoy. All of these games are great and are unique in their own way. However, some have romance, some are 100% free, and some are not farming sims. I bet there are some games on here that you've never even heard of. If you're interested in any of these games, the links are in the description below. Some of the links are affiliate links, meaning that I may earn a small commission at no extra cost to you to help support my channel. That said, let's get started. Number 1, World's Dawn. There's a misconception about this game. A lot of people think that this was inspired by Stardew Valley, but this came out before Stardew Valley did. That is how similar these two games are. Even though they have their similarities, they are very different. There is a pot of land to farm and a barn to raise animals in World's Dawn, but is not farm focused. Instead, it is more of a social sim. The goal is to save Sugar Blossom and allow it to, well, blossom. You have to appease the harvest spirits by making friends, finding love, and completing other tasks. More NPCs move into Sugar Blossom when you appease these spirits. With its pretty calming music, no combat stress-free environment, romance, and more, this relaxing game, like Stardew Valley, is bound to fill that void when you need a break from Stardew Valley. I am also thinking about making a World's Dawn walkthrough series here on YouTube. Comment below if this is something you'd be interested in or not interested in. Number 2, My Time at Portia. More than likely you have heard of My Time at Portia, but here it is just in case. My Time at Portia is a life sim, just like Stardew Valley, but is not farming focused. Sure, you can farm in My Time at Portia if you want by using planners, but the main focus is your workshop. Instead of a farmer, you are referred to as a builder, and it's your job to improve Portia by completing commissions. However, you play the game at your own pace. Take some time to make friends with the locals, find love, complete quests, mine, forage, and more. With colorful graphics, romance, soothing soundtracks, and more, you are definitely going to relax with this Stardew Valley-like game. Number 3, The Farming One. This game, The Farming One, is like if Stardew Valley was on a large amount of caffeine. You can actually finish the story in 1 or 2 hours, but that's no big deal since this game is totally free. In The Farming One, your job is to restore the town by making money so you can prepare for the bandit raid. There are at least 3 different endings to the game. You can earn money at an alarming rate once you start growing your crops. Eventually, you'll have to hire people to harvest them for you, like an eyeball monster. You can also mine, fish, and chop wood for money. There are 30-second festivals, marriage candidates, slightly hidden areas, and funny references to things like Phoenix Wright. Try it out for a laugh. Number 4, Slime Rancher. Slime Rancher, a colorful sim game where Beatrix LeBeau is a slime rancher on a distant planet. The goal of this game is to capture and raise slimes to harvest plurts. You then sell the plurts to the market for money. Not only are you raising slimes, you can also craft items, decorate your land, explore, unlock new areas, mysteries, and more. Slime Rancher isn't very farming oriented, but you need to grow some crops to feed your slime so they don't get mad and try to escape. You can also raise chickens needed for requests and to feed some slimes. There's no romance in this game. In fact, you really don't see many people. With the story to play at your own pace, casual game mode, beautiful scenery, and very cute slimes, this game is bound to unwind and relax you. Number 5, Homework Salesman. Yeah, Homework Salesman, another 100% free game, is an odd name, and you're not a salesman who is selling homework. That would be a weird job, right? Instead, you are Renette, a girl who just got back from boarding school who discovers that her hometown is mostly abandoned. It is up to you to clear the mines of monsters and try to revive your town. The Colorist Mines is a lot like the Skull Mines. There are lots of floors deep in the mines, and this is where most of the combat takes place. Instead of hack and slash mechanics, the battles are turn-based, like the old Final Fantasies. Sometimes the monsters will beg you to let them go in exchange for gifts. Instead of passing out, if you run out of AP or HP, your character warps back to her room to sleep for the day. No bills to pay or less stamina the next day. You can befriend the townspeople by talking to them and giving gifts. This will allow you to learn more about them, but be warned, I do not believe there are romance options. You can also do quests for them. While exploring, you can forage for herbs, wood, and ores for quests and your crafting needs. There are several skills you can learn in this game: cooking, smithing, alchemy, and enchanting. And just like skills in Stardew Valley, they level up the more you use them. Also, the character can learn magic spells as well. With infinite days, funny characters, charming 2D pixel graphics, and the ability to play at your own pace makes Homework Salesman a perfect and free relaxing game like Stardew Valley. Number 6, Recettear, an item shop tale. Recettear, an item shop's tale, is a charming item shop simulation game where Recette has to pay Tear back a debt her father owes. In order to do that, she runs an item shop with Tear's help. To supply the store with items to sell, you have to go to the market or guild and buy items, or have an adventurer go to the dungeon to collect items. Recette and Tear follow the adventurer in the dungeon so you have control. If the adventurer falls, you only get to take back one item. Make a plan so you can make the most profits in this game. Number 7, No Man's Sky. Okay, just hear me out. No Man's Sky is very different from Stardew Valley, but there are some similarities like exploring, farming, decorating your base, craft, and learning the lore of your surroundings. This game is so massive that you can just explore forever, and I do mean forever. In fact, I spent 60 hours exploring before really diving into the main quest. I was discovering different types of systems and planets, scanning animals, plants, and minerals, looking for knowledge stones to increase my known words and the local alien races' languages, and learning about the past from ancient ruins. Once you found that special planet you want to call home, you can build a base there. If you really want to play casual, you can play in creative mode. You can finally have that vacation home you've always wanted by the lake, ocean, or wherever. When your base is built, you can decorate it. Also, you can grow crops inside your base. It's not the standard crops like corn, but rather alien plants like frostworts. You can use the materials you get from the plants to use in crafting. Beautiful landscapes and sunsets, relaxing music, play at your own pace, and limited combat makes this game relaxing like Stardew Valley. Did any of these games interest you? Let me know in the comments and hit that like button. Again, the links are in the description for each game. Subscribe for more simulation game content, and I will see you next time.